heart-shaped box on my desk. Yeah, I saw the price tag first. Plastic roses, glitter curse. Cute, I guess. I've seen worse. You say, baby, it's a special day. I breathe fire, you brought a section lace. All these coupons for my feelings. Limited time love, how appealing. I don't need a hashtag moment, scripted kisses, perfect angles. I could burn this whole script open. Watch your greeting cards get mangled. I'm your dragon girl, not your Valentine. Keep your candy lines, I'll keep my spine. If it's love, then say it when the lights are playing. Not only when the world's on a pink campaign. I'm your dragon girl, see these wings, they're mine. I won't shrink to fit your heart-shaped sign. If you want me on an ordinary day. Cause I'm breathing fire on your Valentine cliche. Dinner for two with a preset menu, tiny steak in a photo venue. Waiter says this package proves it's real. Wow. Romance comes with a receipt deal. Stuff fair bigger than my rent. You say it's cute, I say it's content. I'll keep the chocolate, toss the script. Your love's the only thing until you chase trends, I chase thunderstorms. I'm not waiting in a flower line. Skip the countdown, skip the forms. Say you love me when it's just Tuesday at night. I'm your dragon girl, not your Valentine. Keep your candy lines, I'll keep my spine. If it's love, then say it when the lights are playing. Not only when the world's on a pink campaign. I'm your dragon girl, see these wings, they're mine. I won't shrink to fit your heart-shaped sign. If you want me on an ordinary day. Cause I'm breathing fire on your Valentine cliche. Buy me nothing, just be honest. Hold my clothes when life gets toxic. Forget the glitter, lose the frame. Say my name like it's not a game. You can keep your sale day roses, I'll take messy real unposed. If you're staying past the hype, come on, kiss me when the world's not bright. I'm your dragon girl, not your Valentine. Keep your candy lines, I'll keep my spine. If it's love, then say it when the lights are playing. Not only when the world's on a pink campaign. I'm your dragon girl, see these wings, they're mine. I won't shrink to fit your heart-shaped sign. If you want me on an ordinary day. Then I'll let you in past the fire and the fang and the fray. Your dragon girl, just burn your Valentine cliche. Whoops. Drug in orbit again, lab window, stars in her hands. Drawing their faces time. Asteroid field, narrow line.
Us. Yeah. Wednesday, chill Wednesday. We shall be chill. We shall be relaxed and chill. Got off 2, so I could just relax. Had to go get my bubba. So we are here to chill. And my takoyaki. Had to get takoyaki. So, the event is still going on, which is great. So I got 30 pools here. And I think I got 2 pools here. So let's start with the regular ones. Because I could always use more upgrades. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing. Did I even get 1? I got 1. Eh. Oh, that got turned. Yep. Let's go. Nothing on this one. Oh god, I got something. What'd I get? What'd I get? Ooh. What'd I get? Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to watch that one. Whew. Sweet. Yay! Affinity up went up. Ooh, 5-star. Oh, I got 5 more. Yay. Oh, really? Another pool. Okay. Let's go. Gimme. Yeah, nothing. Ooh, that's a cool one. Okay, not bad. All of it got converted except 1. Okay, well, this is the limited time one. Now, I want this one. It's so bad. I want it so bad. Oh my god, no, I got it. Please tell me I got it. Did I get it? Ooh, so we lost a stream streak. I got it. Ooh. Yay. Davey got big hands. Sweet sauce. Oh, that doubled. This one, no. Okay. Now, we can do 2 more. Wait, or one more. I can't do math. No math for me today. Okay, nothing there. Oh, that's probably gonna be. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, I got 2. Okay, all of it turned to dust. Oh, I get 1 more. Nope. Pouty. Ooh. Wow, that's a cool one. Yeah, all dust. What is this? Oh, I get to pick another outfit. Who gets what? That is... I want this one. This one is Stains. Uh-oh. Lucilia's here. Everybody run! Now, if I remember, I want... It's Zane's outfit, so I want that. Zane. Sweet! Sweetie sauce! Rowan. How much do I have left? Okay, we'll do one more. Aw, poop. Okay, so we got the new ones, so we got some Kindles we can watch. More dust. Dust to the dust. Okay. We're watching this one.
On a beautiful night like this, wouldn't it be nice to have some company?
Noise. The noise. Did he just grab me with a belt?
In that case, Your Highness, why are you here?
Oh, I love the screen. That's cute.
So that's why you were upset earlier. You had yet to see me. The view is actually perfect from here.
Oh, pretty.
It's also a good place to be in as I wait for you.
I can't with the hair. Kitty.
I made it. If Your Highness hadn't appeared tonight, I wouldn't be able to give this gift. I chose the perfect spot to release it. Are you afraid of heights?
Yeah.
Hold on tight.
Whoa. The sake bottle.
Kitten lapping wine.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
This is the best spot for enjoying it. And releasing lanterns.
Aww.
If we assume that occurred, then
Oh, it's so pretty.
all the lanterns in the night sky,
Damn,
they'd
your hand
only
be
burn
big.
for you.
Aww.
And one of them will certainly catch your eye.
Oh, that was, yeah, that was worth it. I like that one. It's just the hair. I can't with the hair. It's like Legolas when he gets old. And this one. What does Caleb have to offer? Travel to the edge, huh? The justice. can't with the noise. No, Enclave. I can't. Oh. Is she petting his chest?
Don't go.
Why am I hearing a heartbeat? That's weird.
Don't leave me alone. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Uh-huh.
Let me see.
Those eyes are so cool.
Don't blink.
The breathing, I can't. I can't. Oh. I am not blowing in my microphone. Wants me to blow in the goddamn microphone. I'm not blowing in my microphone.
But there aren't endless summers in Skyhaven.
His name is Caleb. He's one of the newer ones. Okay. There's some good pools. I don't think the rest of them have kindled. Oh, we can get some of this done. I've been slacking. At the restaurant, a sugar figurine artisan is showing off his craftsmanship. Children eagerly crowd around him.
I can't see! Stop pushing!
Be careful.
I can't with this outfit! The hair! Then catches the boy just before he falls, but the sugar horse in the boy's hand slips. Its tail breaks. Aww. So what they do is they get these hot plates and they take sugar and they like spin it around. It's really cool.
My horse!
Oh my god, that sounds like my kid. Don't cry. Do you want me to get you a new one? Hearing the commotion, I hurry over and quickly grab a freshly made sugar figurine from the display.
That won't do. Pick a different one. This is mine.
Upon closer inspection, I see it's an exquisitely detailed female martial artist. Her robes are flying as if she's frozen mid-leap.
I only want my horse. It must be in so much pain.
I have an idea.
Name pulls out a half of a piece of... Okay, I need to look up that word. I have no idea what that word is. A kind of candy made of maltose that people in China use as a sacrifice to the kitchen god around the 23rd day of the 12th lunar month. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Around the 12th lunar month just before Chinese New Year. Ah, that's what they're called. I always wondered what they were called. He presses it to the broken tail and twists. The tail is secured secured in its original position. Your horse isn't hurting anymore. A gentleman cured it.
They say every breakage brings safety and blessings.
And wanted me to blow on the mic. Let's say blow my mic. The boy beams clutching the repaired horse. I look at the female martial artist in my hand. Then I turn to Zane and pretend to accuse him. Someone's using his restaurateur privileges to hire a sugar figurine artist for his own delight.
It's a decisive business decision. Since it's almost New Year's, parents are walking around with their children.
Huh?
Other establishments use street performers. I figured we could stand out by offering sugar art instead.
Ooh,
The
that's a good
results
idea.
have been fruitful. You can check the ledgers.
Smart. I raise the martial artist figure and playfully use it to tap in. There's no alternative motive. Then I'll keep this. Suddenly Zane catches my wrist. His grip is gentle yet impossible to shake off. Okay. He leans down and carefully bites the figure's tiny hair button. The dignified warrior now looks cute and silly. You bit me.
Indeed, there were no ulterior motives. However, I won't deny the fact that I took advantage of the situation. This is mine.
What?
I paid for it with my own coin.
Aw. The sugar glistens on his lips. Before I know it, I'm leaning in. Is it sweet? Let me try. But Zane tilts my chin away. I can only stare at the little boy who's still holding his candy.
There are children present.
Yes. Making out in public out there is a big no-no. Well, back then. But no PDA.
Miss, do you want him to fix your sugar figure too?
We watch the boy frolic away, and then Zane exhales the breath he was holding in. I guess all that sugar sweetened your tongue. You're good at coddling children now.
Maybe it's because you're standing next to me. When I was stationed at the northern border, there was a rumor that said my name alone could stop babies from crying at night.
Is that so? I believe the rumor should be revised, since the raids have ceased in the northern territories. Parents hang door gods in their children's rooms for New Year's and pray a kind general will keep them safe during the night. And then the general in those paintings suspiciously resembles a certain lord I know. He likes sugar as well. Ah. The restaurant accepts custom banquet orders for the noble houses. Since the year is about to end, our business is prospering. Yun Xiao is full of high-ranking officials, and Zane can't risk showing his face. That means I must handle all the social affairs. One day I return after yet another round of banquets.
You worked hard today. Did everything go well?
Papa. Well, the bowls are stuck. Brown sugar, oat milk, milk tea. Super good. I'm not used to chewing while I'm drinking. You worked... Oh, he said that. Oh my god. Before I even walked past the front gate of the minister's residence, I had to listen to a lecture on rules and etiquette. I was this close to silencing the steward. But I followed your advice and kept saying things such as, your wisdom is unmatched and I'm honored by your kindness. I somehow survived that ordeal. I rub my cheeks that are sore from smiling all day. Zane notices, stands up and takes down the restaurant sign.
I suppose the restaurateur is tired. We're closing early today.
Oh.
The Western Market is hosting a dragon dance for New Year's. Would you like to see it together?
I do. I love dragon dances. Love the music. The marketplace is alive with noise and color, gongs and drums thunder as the dragon dance troupe chases after the glittering orb ahead. The troupe leaps forward, but it misses the beat and knocks a small spring banner loose. The banner flutters through the air. Zane catches it with ease.
Honored guest, you caught our lucky banner. In accordance with Yunshao's tradition, you owe us a display of skill.
I hold up the banner and wave it teasingly at Zane. This is a New Year's good luck. Don't drop it.
I'll surpass your expectations.
I toss the banner. Zane steps into the nearby welcome drum, uses it to jump. His figure soars, his sleeves flying as if he were a Zor. Okay, what the hell is... Okay. I have no idea. I'm going to assume that is a bird. No. Conceptual massive... Huh? It's me. I think about some... Okay. Na. Is a mythical bird in East Asian mythology. The name is sometimes reserved for males. White female loon are called Jinji. Okay, I guess it's a mystical bird. Ah, so it is not a phoenix or a rock, which is the firebird. It's just a different one. Ah, okay. He effortlessly flips the banner while mid-air. It spins in graceful arc before landing back in its starting position. Good fortune is meant to be shared. Everyone please visit our restaurant tomorrow.
Our restaurateur will serve free new liquor to bring a year of prosperity.
I will. Amidst the cheers, we leave the Dragon Dance troupe behind. Around us, the calls of street vendors rise and fall in a lively chorus. What's with the eyes, Sylvie? That's Zane. Eat your beefcake. Zane, I want those freshly steamed buns. Oh my god, steamed buns!
I'll
Like,
buy
I
them.
prefer them baked, but steamed buns are good too, especially the pork ones. Zane, I want those steaming hot lamb buns.
I'll wait in line.
And don't forget to get some almond tea.
I'd like to inform my esteemed restaurateur that I have yet to learn how to be in two places at once.
I bite into the hot, fragrant food, and just like that, the stress of the past few days melts away. Yeah, they do that.
Slow down. Don't burn yourself.
Zane gently tucks a loose strand of my hair that are near my ear.
Yun Xiao is lively, but it doesn't have Anlan's peace. When spring arrives and we're home, we'll fly kites outside the city.
God, I miss doing that. That was fun. Who would have thought that managing a restaurant in Yunxiao would be more exhausting than being a noble lady in Anlan?
If it's too overwhelming, you can leave. The restaurant is nothing more than a front. I only wish for you to enjoy yourself, regardless of where you are or what role you're playing.
As long as it's by your side, Zane.
And remember, you have the wealth of a lord to support you.
Sugar daddy. Your words make me feel better. I bet they do.
There is one condition.
Nah. What?
Don't quit your post at the lord's residence.
Huh? What those hot steaming lamb buns? Oh wait, if I get, would I get? Oh, oh, it's death square. It's a hairpin. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. Business is going well, so we hired a few more servers to keep up with the orders. After closing for the night, a shadowy figure moves along the restaurant wall and vaults into the backyard. Once it disappears, Zane and I leave our hiding spot, and that is behind the roof tiles. When did you realize something wasn't right about him?
It was during the day of his trial shift. He played the part of a server well. He's quick. But reflexes are hard to fake. I tipped a teapot on purpose to see how he'd react. He wasn't what he pretended to be.
Ah. I figured out earlier than that. I saw him scouting the place before he started working.
Your eyes are sharper than mine.
Pity, he'd be a good server if he were a little more patient. I could have gotten 2 more days out of free labor out of him. We knew this would happen eventually, but the traitor still hidden in the Lord's residence, our movements were bound to be exposed. Zane forged a false memorial and deliberately spread a fake intel about the hiding place. What will we do with him?
Since we caught him, an
Boom. The deafening crash echoes, smoke billows out. I gape at the kitchen. Was that part of the plan too?
Maybe I praised him too soon. Apparently, he's not the brightest spy.
Our midnight snack was still on that stove. We dragged the unconscious thief out of the smoking kitchen and quickly tie him up. He had tried to burn the memorial and the evidence, but there was gunpowder hidden inside the package. Oh god. Idiot.
Since it's a forgery, the details had to be flawless.
The stoves deserve better. Can it be saved?
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Ah.
We'll ensure it's rebuilt tomorrow. For now, I could cook you a late-night meal.
Oh my god, he cooks. A red clay stove burns brightly in the cool night air. Noodle soup bubbles in the clay pot, and braised pork knuckles sits in the cutting board. Oh. Zane cleans his dagger with liquor, and then he moves it under the moonlight. The blade flashes as he slices the pork, and the paper thin, perfectly sized pieces. The clouds etched onto the hilt prove the weapon was forged by a master blacksmith. Isn't it a little excessive to use it to cut pork knuckle?
I took it from the battlefield. If you like it, it's yours.
Ooh.
It cuts through anything with ease. Ordinary locks don't stand a chance against it.
Wouldn't that waste all the skills of my Shifu taught me? You should keep it, then you can slice fruit for me whenever I want. Whatever I want.
All right. If peace truly arrives, we'll be able to put away every weapon. Or only use them for small, harmless matters, such as this.
Zane wipes the dagger clean and slides it back into the sheath. The noodle soup steam mingles with the air. It's warm and fragrant. Okay.
Cooking food for your beloved in the last month of the year, and using this blade to do so. It's an auspicious sign for the year ahead.
Really now? Oh, really? Really, really, really? So pretty. The thief soon confesses that the steward in the Lord's residence has been working with the enemy. Zane moved fast to deal with every spy. At the end of the year, we visited the temple to pray. Hopefully the incense smoke will carry away the trouble and danger that had been looming over us. A cat is lazily sprawled atop of the temple donation box.
This master cat has been cultivating the spirit here for 4 years. The monks found it on the day I visited the temple for the first time.
Can I pet it?
Not yet. You must wash your hands first. Then, you need to make an offering.
Yep. How it works. When you walk into a temple, you have to bow, or the gates, you have to bow. Then clean your hands, and then you can go pray and make a offering, aka donation.
Otherwise, it'll jump onto the shrine and meow until everyone is aware of your transgression.
I follow Zane's instruction and the cat rolls over. It reveals its belly for a rub, as if satisfied with my efforts. In front of the... What? God dang it with these words. Huh? Refers to a broad range of Buddhist rituals used to consecrate images of Buddha and other Buddhist figures. Ah.
The incense is said to be effective. Individuals from every walk of life visit this place for blessings.
Oh, if I had known, I would have brought your Saupan to pray? Okay. For better profits. Traditional calculating to the thing with the beads. Oh, okay. So it's, how do you pronounce it? Soan Pan. I'm gonna stop saying it. I sound like an idiot.
You didn't need to. With all the calculating you're doing, I can practically hear a swan pan rattling in your mind.
Swan pan. We head toward the tree covered with wish plaques. Some people crouch to write their wishes, while others stand on their tippy toes to hang on the branches. Where did you hang yours in the past years?
Near the thickest branch. They remove the old ones regularly. However, I doubt you'll find them.
We walk between the rows of wooden plaques. Crimson ribbons sway past our shoulders like drifting clouds. What sorts of wishes did you make here?
Would you like to guess?
I'm assuming peaceful rivers, a safe country, and happy citizens.
Those are part of my duty. I don't make wishes for matters I'm obligated to uphold.
I'm about to press him when a breeze passes. The wooden plaques clatter softly against one another. A faded red ribbon comes loose and gently floats down. It lands in my hair as if the wind pinned a spring accessory on me.
I suppose someone's wish can't wait to be fulfilled. It's asking for your assistance.
Zane removes the ribbons for me, then he looks at the wishing plaque it belongs to. What's wrong? I lean in to read the words. Her whereabouts are not known. Where pear blossoms bloom next to spring, I shall brew tea and wait. My wish is to welcome her arrival. Whoa. The handwriting is familiar. I look at the date. It's right before Zane and I reunited in Anlan. Oh, he wrote it.
Remarkable. It actually came true. I should bring the swan pen next time.
Thinking back to the first time he was here to make a wish, a realization dawns on me. All the wish plaques he left were for me. Then it was just a chance encounter until we crossed paths again. We were worlds apart, each of us pursued our own path.
When I had no means of contacting you, I could only make a wish.
Oh.
But if I could act, I would never sit and wait. All my wishes came true now that you're here.
An incense burner stands beside the temple hall with fulfilled wish plaques are cast into the flames. The smoke curls upwards. Somewhere in the distance the temple bell tolls. Uh-oh.
Old wishes have been fulfilled. It's time to write new ones.
Yay! We walk to the incense table. Zane dips the brush into cinnabar ink and writes, I wish I can return here with her year after year. Aww. I take the brush and add my own words beside it. I also have the same wish. We tie the wooden plaque to a branch and the moment feels satisfying. Our wish for the future quietly wait in the temple's incense smoke for the next spring. Oh, that was so cute. I'm learning new words today, though. No, I don't want to wait. I want to do it now. Fine, let's get some more stuff. Let's get some intel. Hello there. Sounds like Yoshi. Okay. The Imperial Army has been tense. They want ledgers for the same reason. I have a theory, let me explain. Flames were prohibited in the archives, but now there are braziers. The documents are, wait, that's... Ahem, now you understand. Pigeons from Anlin are flying in. The army officials are nervous. How is Anlan related to us? Where Li Gui was present. We had fresh imports from Anlan. I sealed the news and began a secret investigation. Those working in the Imperial Armory. It's a year-end audit. Their regular behavior suggests bribery. Intel from the traitor has reached Yun Shao. The ones I trust wouldn't leak any information. But too many visit your residence. How would you find them? I set the bait. Now we wait for the one who shall bite it. Okie dokie. That's good. Get more of these. More stories. Do some more. Was our captain reassigned over this? I think about it now, it still scares me. Thankfully we escaped. One day a batch was missing, and surprised all back that afternoon. The captain told us to stay quiet. Who cares? We saved ourselves. The afternoon batch was strange. The red paint was more vivid. Do you actually want to die? How did you notice so? I once dreamed of being a painter. What? From our investigation regarding the firearms. We should check the smuggling route since it was swiped en route. Find the operator first. The troop's captain might be the link. The soldier has a good eye. She saw the red paint. They were careless, but it makes things easier for us. Okay. I think let's switch to... Do I have every... God, I got everybody. Let's do Stylus's. Get more of his. A running restaurant means competition is inevitable, even more so in Yunxiao's streets where every inch of land is worth its weight in gold. Our rivers down the street have copied our menu dish by dish. In addition, they're selling them at lower prices. When our flow of customers decreases, I buy one of their meals and taste it with Silas. It looks the same, yet the flavor I still can't compare. They resorted to dirty tricks since they can't beat us with honest meals.
In that case, we'll outmaneuver them in plain sight. Our name already carries more weight. We only need to rely on it. They won't be able to stay afloat then.
I can't stand there when he sits like that. Silence calls and favors and sends invitations far and wide. We're hosting a gathering of I think it's supposed to be literal, at our restaurant and inviting Yunxiao scholars and writers. On the day of the event, the building is full of curious onlookers spill in to watch.
You should set the theme for today, Your Highness. Banquets aren't new to you. I expect this to be a trivial matter.
Of course, I attend countless banquets every year as I grow up. I've even turned down half of them to get some peace and quiet. I don't recall seeing you attend any gatherings of literati and Xiao Yu. I assumed you weren't interested in meeting between intellectuals.
Literature, politics, they're tools when you need them.
The theme is delicacies of the banquet. The menus have been personally approved and the tea and wine are the highest quality. As the feast begins, dishes are served, their flow akin to the rivers. After a few rounds of drinks, poems pour out from the scholars like fresh, unrestrained spring water. Each one is carefully copied and then read out loud to crowd outside. It invites everyone to participate in appreciating and critiquing the works.
These verses are ordinary yet elegant. Hearing them makes my mouth water.
Applause and cheers arrive in waves. Leaning towards Silas, I stand in a corner. When did this get to the people's good graces? But I didn't expect that everyone to be so talented. This is nothing like the gathering of literati I've frequented before.
Court poetry is typically a display of beautiful words and no genuine essence.
Indeed. These individuals are writing from the heart. You can taste it in every line.
I'm going to assume the princess was also the center of attention at those banquets. They didn't praise you.
Oh, they did. It's just when you hear the same words over and over again, they lose their meaning. But if you're offering compliments, I'll take them.
Is that so? The Luan Niao spreads its shining wings, perches on the highest branch, drinks from the sweetest spring.
Wait, I need a brush and ink so I can write it down and keep it forever. So I'll read it out loud whenever it's New Year. Applause and praise rippled through the gathering. In the center of it all, the man in front of me can't exactly hide his amused smile.
When I likened you to a Luan Niao, I was only admitting my profound, pure admiration. As for the rest of the poem...
It rhymed.
I dislike empty words. I would rather let my actions speak for me.
Okay. Once the event ends, our restaurant is transformed into a place for culture and elegance. Our imitators can only dream of being able to compete with us. Customers flock back to us in greater numbers. And we attracted one of Lun Kuai's disciples. What a pleasant surprise. Wait, is that truly the case?
He has a love of elegance and fine food. This suited his taste, so of course he wouldn't miss it.
Unsurprisingly, it was part of the plan. We'll kill two birds with one stone. The sky is clear, the air is crisp. Silas invites me to his residence on the outskirts of the city for a game of God damn it. Similar to modern polo, popular during the Tang Dynasty as a military training exercise and a royal pastime, involving hitting balls with sticks while riding horses. A wide field stretches out under the sun. The young mare I brought earlier gallops happily around the edges, her mane flies.
She belongs here and not in the stables with a temperament like that. The one at the restaurant is too cramped. Keeping her penned up all day would be cruel.
You're correct. However, are you talking about the horse or me who's stuck managing our established ledgers for weeks?
A clever princess doesn't need me to say everything. The weather is perfect. Shall we compete?
We'll bring it. Be careful what you wish for. It might make you savor the taste of defeat.
I'd like to see you try. Come, it's time to ride.
Okay. We split into two teams with our attendants and charge across the field. Our scores keep up with each other during the fierce game. When the points are tallied, it's a tie. Sweaty and pleasantly exhausted, we return to the shade corridor to rest. The scent of hot tea drifts through the air. Silas sits across from me on a bamboo mat as I push the... I cannot spell or speak today. Ancient Chinese strategy board similar to backgammon. Set towards him.
Neither of us won outside, so you want to try a different battlefield?
Bring it. I haven't played backgammon in years. I give a soft, defiant little and start setting up the board. Your ball control was almost unfair. At least with the Xinglu game, a good roll of the dice can even change the odds. And fortune oft favors me. Perhaps some of it rubbed off on you.
We'll see whether or not that's true.
We take our turns rolling and moving our pieces as we play. Silas steers the conversation back to business. The contact we made with Lun Xiao disciple has paid off. Silas uncovered everything from his habits to the essays he wrote for the imperial exams. You even found the paper for his exam. How?
Business is about finding leverage, and leverage starts with knowing what someone values. Everything is negotiable, so long as there's a price.
He says it nonchalantly, and I know though the planning was painstaking. On the board, I play aggressively and corner his pieces whenever I get the chance. I'm still the one who's ahead. It's not surprising since I already managed to win you over. Silas dice rolls are terrible and his moves are sharp. It's a close match.
Her Highness is similar to these dice. Every side is a surprise, and predicting is impossible.
That's good. I believe you gave me a compliment.
You may see it as such, if that's what you want. It's precisely why matching wits with you is never boring, Princess.
I don't know if being called princess or sweetie is the worst. Then what's the reward you prepared for me this time?
You've already won. You're better at giving people what they want. Perhaps you should teach me how to do it.
I recalled my wild attempts to win Silas's heart, the times I failed, and the times I kept trying until I succeeded. The trick is simple. To obtain a pure, sincere heart, one must offer a pure, sincere heart. It's the fairest trade in the world. I toss the dice carelessly, and they show the highest possible roll. Silas glances at them and reveals a serene smile.
All right. I'll remember that.
Oh. With the year-end temple fair approaching, news of the parade has spread throughout the city. Merchants can sponsor the parade float. Silas and I have already finalized a design for ours, but we're still missing a performance troupe.
Hire an acrobat troupe. That will suffice.
We need someone to play the main character. Someone must be a hero or an immortal who tosses gift to the people. Before he can refuse, I take out a copper coin. I'll flip it. If it lands on heads, you play the hero. I'll play the immortal if it's tails. What do you say?
Why can't we both do one roll? Or is neither an option?
If we both go, who will watch the parade float? If neither of us participates, who shall toss the gifts to the other?
That's sophistry.
We can't let this festive opportunity slip away. Please, Silas, do it for me.
Are you trying to act pitiful again? You could at least try a new strategy.
It's Two-Face from Batman. Tactics don't need to be new if they work. Seeing the subtle curl on his lips, I quickly flip the coin and catch it and look. It says you'll be playing the hero.
That coin truly listens to you.
He suddenly grabs my hand, feeling guilty. I quickly hide the coin in my other hand. Oh, it's a double. Make sure you toss me something valuable.
Of course. Use both hands when you catch it.
On the night of the temple fair, the marketplace feels as though it's captured a fiery excitement. Oh, here's it. I didn't notice that. Sorry. Oh, so much better. A dusk falls, lanterns light up, one after another. The parade floats wait in formation. They're ready.
Here comes the New Year's parade. The parade floats are moving. The performance has begun. Please make way.
The parade floats begin their journey down the street. I follow the crowds, stand on my tippy toes, and wave at Silas, who's on her parade float. Silas! On the tall platform, he truly embodies a hero from a story. He's commanding and possibly handsome. His gaze meets mine, and the corners of his mouth curl up. The tossing begins. Lucky pastry coins and 5 colored strings fly through the air to eager hands. I look at Silas, waiting for him to make his move. He pulls out a large red packet that's embroidered in gold, and there's a Lunau in mid-flight on it. It was definitely made for tonight.
Here's to a bright new year. May it bring you peace, simple days, and everything you hope for.
That's the big one! Over here!
With a flick of his wrist, the packet arches through the air and lands in my arms.
What a perfect throw! It's almost as if he was afraid she wouldn't catch it.
Good luck always follows me. It can't be helped. Oh, I want to push the hair. After going around the district twice, the crowd starts to disperse. Silas takes my hand and leads me into the alley lined with lanterns to submerge ourselves in this vessel's revelry. I am. The giant red packet made everyone jealous, and you still have another surprise waiting for me.
You tracked down a rare coin that has heads on both sides. I couldn't let your little scheme go to waste.
Ah. It shows we're a perfect match. I tossed you a silk ball, and you threw me lucky money at me. You knew the coin had been manipulated, yet you still played along. You spoiled me rotten. Silas and I walk hand in hand, our fingers intertwined.
I never had an issue with walking into your traps.
Huh. Okay. We're getting close. What do we get this one? Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, let's do some intel. Shifu, the price of Yun Xiaos have tripled. I heard they can hardly be called new. Yun Xiao products are rare in foreign lands. People scramble to buy them. Air trade routes are opening. If only it were that easy. Minister Lau, every coin passes his watch. Once money hits the treasury, it's locked. Don't expect him to fund the roads. But I also heard this is gossip is less and think more. The Autarach is supporting this. Isn't he the true merchant? Let me think. Stock up and lead once the route's open. Shifu, you change your opinion so fast. Remember, you need to know who your ally is. And see if you dare to bet. Huh. Why are you preoccupied, Your Highness? Everyone is discussing profits. All goods flow through Yunxiao, so their flow benefits everyone. Would you trade tea for spices and gems? I should take note of trade secrets. That won't be necessary. You can use them yourself. Okay. Get some more. Mr. Liu writes to Imperial Exam. He's principled, there's no loopholes. Some say even every system has loopholes. If not, then the offer wasn't good enough. Minister Liu even rejected the Autarch. He's wealthy who'd outbid him. Minister Liu stays true to himself. I gave Minister Liu a painting once, and It was returned. He didn't accept it. He liked the ducks in my painting, though. So, did you get his approval? Yes, but I was painted. What I painted was herons. Given Minister Lau's nature, can anyone meet his standards? He favors a student named Wang. He'd wed his daughter to him. There's one that's different from the rest. Minister Lau's most talented prodigy. Blech. He certainly had talent. He's also fair and just. Other than that, he's akin to a young Master Lu. The minister's successors are unremarkable, but the idea of marriage made him an ally. Huh. Okay. Let's switch to... Let's switch to Caleb. Oh, he looks good in that.
So, whose great idea was it to start managing a restaurant? And why are you daydreaming when customers enter?
Caleb pulls me back a few steps and guides me to move away from the firecrackers bursting on the ground. I was thinking about our grand plan to find a flower. Many years ago, the previous master of Xiao Yi Hollow took me in and used me to test his medicines. He also stole a rare flower my family raised, the Sun Tit Sky. Shortly after, he gave it away and vanished without a trace. Recently, the herbal sect sent a pigeon to deliver a message to Caleb. The Sun Tit Sky had been found. It's most likely in Yunxiao. When the sunset sky blooms, its pollen clouds one's mind and drags him into never-ending nightmares. Hoping to track it down by following a nightmare-related incidents, Caleb and I arrive in Yunxiao. Caleb wanted to set up a clinic as a temporary base, but I also had another idea. A word got out that we were giving free herbal medicine. All the people in Jinghu will swarm in. Some will beg for medicine, others will seek revenge. Let me handle this. So I rented out a restaurant and made a sign. It says, our establishment is a long-term partnership with Xiao Hollow. We serve tranquility cuisine to ease nightmares and restlessness. Our honest service welcomes everyone.
Isn't this simply an excuse to bring in storytellers?
That maybe that's part of the plan. Unfortunately, things go awry. Even after a few days, only a few customers sit in the main hall. I lean on the counter and sigh. It's Caleb, who's busy hanging decorative boards in the on the folding screen.
Xiao Shi Hollow has always been indifferent to worldly matters. Ordinary people aren't going to buy into such things so easily.
Sorry. Indeed, at least we have a few who are willing to give us a chance. I'll find a way to give them some restorative I can't say the word. The customer lets out a scream and collapses to the floor. His companion slams the table and jumps up in
You
outrage.
shameless crooks! Are you trying to poison us? Do you want to die?
Huh?
Have you heard of Ying Shao's third thing? He supports me. If you can't pay the compensation today, we'll tear this building down.
The silver needle whistles as it flies out from behind the counter. A man who was unconscious instantly springs to his feet. He's energetic. You can hit a pressure acute point from that distance. Your skill is almost terrifying.
He's pretending. So long as it gives him enough pain, my aim doesn't have to be perfect. Those who want to cause trouble by pretending to be ill, I can turn their performance into a reality.
The person howls in pain, his arm and legs trembling like seeds in the wind. His accomplices pull out their blades, but none of them dares to move.
Leave this to me. You can go inside and get some rest.
Wait. Yo Queen loves lucky bamboo in the corner. Don't let them ruin the leaves.
I know. We picked that one out at the marketplace. These hooligans aren't even worth the mud on its roots.
Ooh. I head to the courtyard located behind the restaurant, snack on some fruit, and take a nap. The next day, the building is still intact. Thugs from before stand in a neat row and bow respectfully inside.
We've changed our ways. From now on, we're ready to serve.
They offered to work off their debt. It's perfect for us.
Word spreads fast. Since notorious bullies have been taught a lesson, our restaurant's reputation improves. Smart. I must eat takoyaki. Must eat takoyaki. For those who do not know what takoyaki is, pretty much like pancake mix, green onion, the octopus. So good. Oh, my favorite. Yum. What do I need to do? I'll do those later. Let's finish the rest of his stories. With the New Year's festival approaching, I start thinking of ways to promote the restaurant. Anyone who orders our medicinal cuisine will get a free nourishing pill from Xiaozi Hollow. The type is random, and this is only valid when we have supplies. Besides, it's the perfect excuse to clear out the pills you've made for practice. Cable looks over the neat rows of pill boxes that are on the table.
You're very generous. But there's a problem. I keep track of every pill I make. Where did these come from?
Oh, I bet she bit him.
Don't tell me you slipped in the ones you didn't want to take.
Nothing I would do. Of course not. Why did you flick my forehead again? Let's admit it, some of those medicine balls are dull. My trick is exposed, but the pills will still be given out.
It's a clever idea, since people's curiosity will do half the work. I didn't realize you had a talent for business.
Why, of course. I'm not the same girl I was in the Hollow, but Yu Xiao is huge. Do you think we'll find the sun-tit sky here?
Yunxiao is the capital, and news spreads quickly. With a steady stream of customers, we'll hear something soon. Be patient. Gathering intel is similar to brewing herbs. You can't rush it.
Yep. Halo looks at me with a knowing look. He softly chuckles.
A low flame and a long simmer. That's how you get the correct result.
He's got like that big brother voice, but then he's got that voice. Half the pill boxes are gone. Caleb heads into the storage room to check his stock of herbs, and I follow him. I use some of the herb scraps to make a little sachet. Smell it. Do you recognize the scent?
Lan Xiao? Shizun? Baiji?
But he had to repeat that like a million times to get that right.
Why is the sachet starting to smell like braised chicken? Did you put star anise in it?
Oh, star anise is good. I wanted to make a sachet with a scent similar to yours. I tossed in a little bit of everything, but now it smells like braised chicken. Caleb leans in and brings a refreshing herbal fragrance closer.
The scent you noticed comes from years of being surrounded by herbs. A sachet can't imitate that.
True. What should we do then?
Let me think. Similar to how herbs can leave their scent on people, people can leave their scent on others.
I guess I need to stay by your side for 81 days before everything magically works. I don't believe you.
You're not a child. I wouldn't fool you with something that simple. What I'm trying to imply is, when you spend enough time with someone, your sense of smell changes. You stop noticing their scent. It's why your sachet is missing one important ingredient, and you didn't even realize it.
What is it? Caleb hands me a sprig. Skeptical, I lean in and feel the fiery sting travel up my nose. That's a good way to wig it.
See? Curiosity makes the best bait.
You tricked me again.
Now, smell your sleeve.
My nose feels better, but then I notice how the same herbal fragrance that clings to him is around me.
You never needed a sachet. People are blind to their own scent, and you were unaware of it. The truth is that we already smell the same.
Okay. A small brass steelyard balances splits between his fingers before he holds it out to me.
Scents take time to settle in. Help me sort these herbs, and we'll both be steeped in it.
Okay. Seep away. The butcher and the carpenter who have been plagued by nightmares live on this very street. Caleb and I are here to investigate.
There's one more house left. If you're tired, rest. I'll check it out and be back soon.
After Caleb leaves, my eyes are drawn to a little girl under the tree. She's playing with a Gubon grain panel miniature. She places a small house with a fence onto the panel, claps her hands, and beams. Beautiful.
It's not that good. Did you pass by the Ding family's residence, miss? They have an impressive house.
Is it nearby?
This street is named after it. Everyone here, even my father, works for the Ding family. I still like my little house more, though. But what's missing?
People, perhaps. A home feels empty without anyone in it.
That's true. I need to find some dolls.
Is it that interesting? You're still staring at her.
It reminds me of something. Sometimes I dream about the days before I was taken away. Didn't we have a home back then?
Do you remember what it looked like?
Everything is blurry. What is similar to a small house she's making in anyway.
There's a resemblance, yes. Our home was simple, but it was beautiful. The difference is that our courtyard was filled with flowers. After mealtime, you'd always nap amongst them.
Halo takes my hand, his gaze brushing against my face, as if he's staring at a lost piece of time.
We're done here. Besides, we have a courtyard of our own that's waiting for us to return now.
It'll soon be New Year. The restaurant is busy with cleaning and decorating. The wooden handle of your digging tool was splintered. I polished it with beeswax a few times so it won't hurt your hands.
You are impressive. I wouldn't be able to take care of myself without you.
Yeah, most guys need our help. His brains lifts my spirits. My eyes drift to the paper cutting in Caleb's hand. Is that a peony? It looks complicated.
Do you want to give it a try?
Caleb guides my hand, and on the scissors, slowly a lifelike peony emerges from the red paper.
Once these paper decorations and lanterns are hung, the courtyard will feel more festive.
Caleb brings out two little figurines that are painted on some gourds. The vines are still attached, and their head leans against each other. Aww. They look like each other's special someone. Are they for me?
You looked slightly wistful when you saw others making the miniature.
I wouldn't say that. It was more like nostalgic.
We have a restaurant in your name, and a courtyard decorated in a way you like. Wherever we settle down in the future, we'll decorate it together and ensure your favorite flowers are visible as far as the eye can see.
Sorry, long day. He says those words are gravitas that is almost feels like a vow. All the courtyards are the same. What makes them special are the traces of life we share inside them. It's a shame I can't remember everything clearly.
If we can't mend old regrets, then let's leave them behind with the old year. I'll stay by your side until every empty space is filled with new memories.
So cute. Alright, as long as you're with me, even the simplest courtyard can be our home. You're so cute. You're so cute. Boba. Ooh, did I get this one? I want that. The typical fair that's held at the end of the year brings in a crowd to Yun Xiao's market.
We've already lit firecrackers, played ring toss, and watched shadow puppetries. Where do you want to go next?
Ahead of us lies an arched stone bridge that glows with ribbons and lanterns. Couple walk hand in hand across it. That looks lively. Let's go there. We stop on the bridge. Caleb lights the sparkles we bought together. Faint music drifts from the distance. That flute doesn't sound as nice as yours. Will you play that song for me?
What would you like to hear?
The sparklers bloom like silver flowers and light up our faces. An idea appears in my head. Endless longing. Under the lantern's glow, Caleb runs his fingers over the bone flute. It's an instrument that strikes fear in Zhengzhou. His expression turns faintly strange.
Do you know what that song means?
I heard a storyteller say it's about lovers meeting. And we're on a stone bridge where the light from the lanterns and sparklers is exactly like the scene in the story.
You're not wrong, but saying it with an honest expression. Every song hides something, and most people never notice. Do you think you can uncover what's underneath my tune?
Of course, we're together every day, so I know you better than anyone else. He chuckles and brings the flute to his lips. As the music begins to flow, he seems to melt into the moonlight. I love how the singing is like sparkly. The melody drifts gently, the notes gliding over the river akin to falling leaves on the current. The song ends as the sparklers fade. The lantern's light wraps itself around us again. I feel lightheaded.
You're already in a daze. You asked for a song. So, what did you hear?
The notes still linger as I meet Caleb's gaze. My heart races. I believe it signifies longing.
That's it? You have one word for an entire song, and it's straight from the title?
Yep.
If we were studying in a Shuyuan, you'd fail.
Yeah, Thankfully, we aren't trying to become scholars.
You still wouldn't succeed even if I was there.
Wait, I remember the storyteller said the song has lyrics. Is something related to branches covered in flowers.
I pluck a branch covered in flowers, and I ask, the east wind cannot understand our longing under the rain's willpower. Where shall these feelings bask? I fear the longing, yet I still yearn. I entrust my feelings to this branch, for love always makes fools of us in our attempt to find a sense of belonging.
Whoa. The rhythm of the words ride the night breeze as it tightly wraps itself around my heart. His gaze is as bright as the moonlight. Longing can represent many things in the world and it never ends, which is why... Okay, I didn't expect that. Sometimes as simple as answer is the best. Okay. Oh, he's not even in here. Caleb is stunned for a moment, then he leans in.
That was clever, I admit. You've received 9 points. But you still need 1 more to achieve a perfect score.
That was so cute. The street is steeped in New Year's spirit, lanterns and decorations brighten every home.
All the orders for the Ding family have been delivered. Their steward said the herbs worked well last time, and they'd like to request a consultation with you.
Caleb thinks for a moment before revealing a gentle smile.
I see. Once the restaurant closes for the festival, you should return home early and spend time with your family.
Aw.
Understood. And when you pound glutinous rice cakes, hide a candied fruit inside. Whoever bites into it will have good luck for the entire year.
What an interesting tradition.
I have to change my headset. In the kitchen, the sticky rice is already steamed and everything is ready for pounding. I shove a wooden mallet into Caleb's hands. You pound, I flip. Oh, it's like mochi. His first 2 swings are clumsy, but he quickly finds a rhythm. I glance at the nearby dish of soybean flour I mischievously thought manifest in my... a mischievous thought manifests in my head. Blah. Pounding takes teamwork. If one of us makes a mistake, someone might get injured. What if you hit my hand?
Don't worry. I won't ever let you get hurt.
Oh. When he says that, I clutch my hand and yelp. Ow, it hurts. Before I continue, Caleb grabs my hand with a serious expression. He inspects my finger.
Were you injured here? I'll grab the medicine chest.
The soybean flour is right there. He raises his head and I smear soybean flour onto his face. Before I can pull back, he catches my wrist, his eyes. Someone in music carried a dangerous glint encompassed my vision.
Aren't you being naughty?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Honey Glenda's rice cake this morning, huh?
You touched my left cheek, so I went for your right cheek. Now we don't owe each other anything.
I gave you 1 swipe and you gave me 2. How's that fair? With the flower on my head, I reach out to him again, only to trip into his embrace. Don't move, you're my prisoner now. Caleb's forehead rests gently against mine, his warm breast mixing with the flour on her skin.
All right, go on. Do your worst.
I look into his eyes and heart rising to my cheeks until I can't move at all. Caleb chuckles softly, tilts his head, and deliberately brushes his cheek against mine.
Both of us are covered in flour. I'd say it's fair.
So cute. Good fight. After a long day, the New Year's feast is ready. Caleb and I sit down at the table together.
This is Harmonious 5 Blessings. It's a dish that represents balance. Beside it is 8 prosperous treasures, which symbolize abundance and wholeness.
We start serving each other food, trying to act nonchalant. I slipped a glutinous rice cake I marked earlier into Kayla's bowl. Eat this before it gets cold.
Don't watch me eat. We have so much food here. You need to keep up.
When he picks up the chopsticks, I happily turn to my own bowl and take a bite. Candy fruit? But I only hid one in a rice cake. I glance at Caleb. He pokes a rice cake with his chopsticks. There's a candy fruit inside.
What a coincidence. I hid one as well. We both had the same idea again.
That means we'll split next year's good luck evenly.
It won't just be luck. I hope you'll experience peace, happiness, good health, and be free from worries.
And I hope you'll have the same blessings. Good fortune shouldn't be hoarded. We'll share everything. Aww. Yeah. And I still have more I need to read. Okay. No. I need to do, okay. I think I need to do Xavier's and Raphael. Oh no. Trouble has arisen. And it
In
goes by
Jianghu,
Pope.
a full stomach is an important matter. We could make peach and plum braised ribs our signature dish.
Why 4? What do you mean weird? I'm not going to drink it all. It's huge. I love Bubba, damn it. The chef warned me that if our menu gets any more creative, he's going to pack his belongings and quit. No, you can't torture me. No, it's Chill Wednesday.
Never mind. What a pity.
Fine. Dude, I'm not about to chug a freaking boba. Eat some pancake. Takoyaki. The Sword Discord tournament is the most prestigious event in martial arts. It's organized by highly respected grandmasters. The tournament elders know they must let the new replace the old. So they'll be watching the talents in Yunxiao. Eligible candidates who succeed the elders are outstanding figures with prestigious sects. These changes will significantly impact the hierarchy in the Wulin. Before the final round of selection begins, several respected martial artists have been invited to serve the impartial witnesses aside from the candidates. Xavier and I are in Yunxiao at the request from an elder from the Sword Disclosure Tournament, and we know him well. He temporarily entrusted us with managing a restaurant and asked us to pose as ordinary proprietors. On the surface, we welcome and serve various martial artists, but we're secretly investigating the reputation of each candidate.
Anyone can put on the airs of a great hero when they're the center of attention. When people share drinks and let their guard down, they'll reveal glimpses of their true nature.
That's very true.
The elders may be stepping down to enjoy retirement, but they're as shrewd as ever. This was part of their plan.
With our Sword Discourse tournament token in hand and no interest in the power struggle, we're trustworthy choices for the task of gathering intel.
Let's enjoy the festivities while earning some travel money. We need to play our parts for now. Since New Year's will soon be upon us, how does letting me cook the New Year's Eve feast sound?
Ooh. Okay. It's only the beginning. I don't suppose I'll have to mediate a dispute between you and the art chef already. Oh, that's so loud. The festive atmosphere is more evident in the streets. I hang a plum blossom painting that wards off winter chills beside the restaurant's entrance. Glancing at the neighboring establishment, I note the revolving lanterns casting flower shadows. The building across from us gold embossed plaques. The clerks beat drums and gongs. We've only started to do business and we're already losing in terms of presentation.
The painting is good. By the time every plum blossom is filled with color, spring will arrive. When plants and trees flourish with new life, we'll welcome heroes from all corners of the world.
Woo! A farmer carrying goods on his shoulder pole passes by. When he sees Xavier, his eyes suddenly light up with excitement.
Oh my! If it isn't young Master Xavier! My child fell from a tree a few days ago. I'm grateful that you were quick enough to catch him.
I did what I could. You don't need to be so polite.
While they're still exchanging pleasantries, an old woman with silver hair approaches. She trembles as she leans on her walking stick.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time since I last saw you.
How have you been? Is your herb business doing well?
Yes. Fortunately, you found my medicine basket that had all the life-saving herbs for winter.
The restaurant is immediately filled with people from the surrounding areas. Most have received help from Xavier at some point and are now bringing friends to support our establishment. I grab a clean white towel and Xavier is surrounded by people talking to him. I quietly drape it over his shoulder.
What are you doing?
Starting today, our restaurant's representative will be none other than young hero Xavier, who's beloved by all. This is where your talents truly shine. Stop obsessing over the kitchen. Yay! Getting more of that stuff. That night, we head to the docks for the boat festival under the bright moon and gentle breeze. As the ornate lanterns begin to glow, we hear the faint music and singing. Whenever our small boat is near others, people will lean out of their vessels to offer blessings.
May you be blessed with peace and joy.
Thank you. May all of you experience fair winds and smooth waters with good health and peace in the years to come.
Well wishes echo back and forth, resembling the dazzling Milky Way. Countless lights from homes along the shore reflected on the water surface. Our small boat floats with the current and will reach the vast expanse of reeds. Feeling warm from the wine, I break off a stem and use it as a sword. I swing it towards Xavier. Xavier continues drinking and tilts his head as the reed brushes past his ear.
A sneak attack. Who taught you that?
His cup flies from his hand. I dodge and catch a glimpse of what appears to be an opening where his arm bends. But when I move closer, I'm caught off guard as he pulls me into his arms, and it was a trap. Now you know I must have picked such a habit because I spent too much time with you.
But my specialty is turning confrontation into harmony.
Aw. Xavier takes a reed from my hand and lazily twirls it between his fingers.
You picked a good one. Take it back and make a whistle with it.
Whether it's the most refined sword techniques or the most obscure crafts, I doubt there's anything you're unaware of.
Even for something as simple as this, making it requires understanding the subtleties and techniques involved. For me, the difference between crafting a whistle and mastering supreme forms of martial arts isn't as vast as most people think.
If I were one of the Sword Disclosure Tournament elders, I'd entrust you with the task of evaluating the candidates.
Why?
Martial artists inevitably chase after techniques. Perhaps those who are constrained by notions of power can truly glimpse the authentic essence. Pretty. Xavier takes out a bamboo leaf, presses it against his lips, and begins to play. The leaf whistles. Serene melody drifts away with the breeze. Feeling tipsy, I rest in his embrace. The moon seems to sway, but Xavier's feature becomes increasingly clear to me.
What are you looking at?
The full moon? See, it's beautiful tonight. Xavier looks up. The moon is thin crescent, and when he turns to look at me, he smiles, shines brighter than the moonlight.
I only see a crescent moon.
Appreciating scenery isn't only about what you see. You must take into account your state of mind.
I wouldn't have guessed my junior had a poetic side, but I had the same experience. No matter where I go, the moon is always with me. But it's rare to find someone to watch it with. Beautiful moonlight only exists because she's by my side wherever I go.
The moon and its reflections in the water blur my tipsy haze. It shatters into a river of shimmering silver scales. Xavier, you have incredible skills. Could you pluck the moon for me? Between sleep and wakefulness, I hear him say yes, and the sound of his leaf whistle plays again, and it gently envelops me. I passed out from him playing the leaf. Two figures step through the doorway. The blurry man with a thick beard has the build of a warrior, broad shoulders, and a powerful frame. Behind him is a tall, skinny man wearing a menacing expression.
Who's the owner of this place?
I don't believe we met before. What brings you here?
You know the rules. Pay up to avoid trouble. The Ironclaw gang will take 20% of your profits each month. In exchange, we ensure your establishment remains and thrives.
Oh, it's a shakedown. So you're here to extort me. What if I refuse to pay? The skinny man sneers coldly as his weapon furls like a silvery snake. The bearded man draws his spiked mace. Seeing these weapons, the people in the restaurant panic.
Don't blame us for what happens next.
I need to protect the customers. I'll intimidate them into backing down. I draw my sword first, its quick cutting through the air like a beam of light piercing the sun. By the time everyone comes to their senses, broken fragments of the whip and mace like scattered across the floor.
Your technique! Are you from the Lanxing sect?
The skinny man hesitates, but the bearded man proves himself to be reckless.
What are you afraid of? 30 of us are waiting outside. Not even a fly will escape this place.
Anguish screams erupt from outside. Bodies crash through the wooden door. They tumble, and I see a bruised face and swollen eye. They're piled up in disheveled heap on the floor.
I'm back with the supplies.
Through the swirling dust, a figure swiftly appears. He's carrying a bamboo cage with a white goose honking loudly.
Come now, Sir Goose. I just took you along for a few moves, so don't be angry. Not a single feather was harmed.
And who are you? Why do you look familiar? State your name.
I'm but an ordinary attendant. If you're here as patrons, our humble establishment will serve you with sincerity. But if you're disrupting our business, I'm afraid I won't be so courteous.
The two gang leaders, arrogant and domineering, are quickly subdued along with their waiting henchmen. The Ironclaw gang is captured in one fell swoop.
Have you calculated the damages?
Let me see. Spilled drinks and the compensation for frightened customers.
Don't forget to include my century-old ancestral wooden door.
It's 100 years old. Wasn't that door built when we opened?
It could have peacefully lasted for 100 years if it weren't for them.
Who's extorting whom now?
With so many martial artists gathered in Yunsha, it's inevitable that rats will try their luck. I heard from the locals that the Ironclaw gang has been bullying others these past few days. Today is perfect for making them pay back everything they've taken. With interest.
Xavier walks down and returns with a bulging pouch with money. We distribute compensation to the locals where victims kept enough to repair our establishment. I write a new rule in a wooden sign in the main hall. No brawls allowed there.
That works. If one must fight, do it outside.
No brawls allowed. Xavier performs in front of the restaurant to attract customers. To maintain our cover, he uses the sword techniques from various martial arts schools.
Passing martial artists can't help but feel the need to test their skills when they see me. And I shall accept every challenge that comes my way. If they win, they can drink to celebrate. Otherwise, they may drown their sorrows in alcohol. Our business benefits in either case.
True, we already have an establishment full of dejected young heroes. Seeing how our restaurant is filled with customers, our competitors can't stay idle and spend a considerable amount to hire performance troops. We decide to check out the excitement. Why don't you learn these tricks? I'd like to see you perform.
Do you truly want me to have stones broken on my chest? Since we left our sect, I'm the only senior you still have.
Suddenly, a troupe graceful dancers in colorful attire appears. An illusion performance troupe. Captivating, they make half of the people in the street stop to watch. The lead illusionist tosses a ball of red paper towards me, and paper burns in midair and transforms into a festive paper cutting. It's a character Fu symbolizing good fortune. Remarkable, I'm impressed. I'm about to step forward and take it, and then Xavier grabs my hand.
It's crowded. Be careful not to get separated.
He catches the floating paper, cutting his gaze, falling into the illusionist's wide sleeve. The joy of a knowing smile flashes in his eyes.
It's a sleight of hand. Since there's no danger, you can take it. You're going to buy some items, yes? There's a matter that requires my attention. We'll meet after I'm done.
Okay. On my way back, I think about Xavier's expressions earlier. He's hiding a new plan.
Hey.
I turn to find Xavier has appeared beside me before I even realized it. He reaches for my ear and a white feather appears from his fingertips. What are you doing?
Blow on it.
No. We're not doing the mic thing again. No. I knew it just has a burst into flames before the smoke dissipates. The pigeon flutters out of Xavier's hand. What? Xavier places the pigeon in the palm of my hand. He raises his hand, produces 2 more feathers to repeat the same magical process. 2 pigeons fly out, one after another. One perches on my left wrist and the other on my right shoulder. They flap their wings. When did you learn this? Don't tell me. Was it what we collected the paper cutting of the... Wait. Was it when we collected the paper cutting of the character Fu?
If I was going to perform for you, I'd rather learn something like this. I wanted to capture your gaze, and it had to be where you'd be too astonished to blink. It seems the lesson I taught myself wasn't too bad.
Upon closer inspection, I realized the pigeons are the ones we used to send reports to the elders. So you returned to the restaurant.
The hardest part of this trick is finding partners who are willing to cooperate. When I fed them millet, we reached an agreement. We'd work together to create a unique surprise that could make our proprietor happy.
Aww. Do 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 do. bricks to win favor.
Does anyone want to buy a Ronghua? It's for good fortune in the
Wait,
coming
wait,
year.
Wait. What's so wrong? Ronghua. Traditional Chinese handicraft with a history of over 1,000 years dating back to the Tang Dynasty and peaking in the Ming and Qing dynasties. It involves creating delicate, lifelike flowered animals, birds using mulberry silk threads twisted onto copper wire frames. Oh, there's somebody I follow on TikTok that does that.
This one has a vibrant color. It suits you. And this Ronghua is elegantly understated. It suits you too. Ma'am, could you please wrap them?
He trails off as he bends his finger against a newly purchased bag of sugar roasted chestnuts. Whoosh! With a flick, plum round chestnuts fly.
Ouch!
Several familiar faces look over awkwardly, their hands covering their foreheads. It's almost a new year. Don't they ever take the time to celebrate?
It's crowded here. Let's lead them elsewhere.
Xavier instantly subdues one of them, grabs him by the collar, and leaps away from the crowd. At the end of the long street, we face them with our swords drawn in a deserted alley.
We'll skip the explanation related to why you're here. Time is precious. Let's make this quick.
There's a misunderstanding. We're not here for you.
Xavier frowns, using the tip of his sword to point at the coarse sack hanging from the disciple's waist.
Then how do you explain that? It's used for capturing people.
It's for ring toss at the temple fair. The stall owner gave it to us to carry our rewards, but they were too cumbersome to carry, so we gave them away.
Judging by your skills, I'm guessing you're not here to compete for a position at the tournament. The disciple shakes their heads vigorously.
We could never be qualified. We wanted to use this opportunity to broaden our horizons, gain some experience.
The tense atmosphere eases slightly. I nudge Xavier. I signal to say something to lessen the awkwardness.
You're not here to capture us, and you're not here to compete. I suppose you'd like to give New Year's greetings to your former fellow disciples in advance?
They're momentarily stunned. They have a sudden realization. Eagerly sees this explanation to save face. Xavier sheathes his sword, and a hint of amusement appearing in his eyes.
We shall fulfill our duties as hosts. Our restaurant has warm wine and delicious dishes. Tonight, all grievances shall be set aside. Only drinking and reminiscing about old times is permitted.
Yay! As cups clink, stories flow, reminiscence of our days of the sect disciples. After several rounds, we realize how late it is. Our former fellow disciples rise to bid us farewell. I lean against the window and watch their figures gradually fade into the distance.
Why are you intently looking at them?
Oh, don't be jealous. I was recalling the days when we were still part of the Langing sect. Now everyone is gone in their separate ways. Who knows when we'll meet again?
Everyone has their own path. All we can do is cherish our time together and wish each other well when we say goodbye.
We will also part ways someday? Xavier leans in and looks into my eyes as if trying to confirm something very important.
Is the path you're walking now truly what your heart desires?
My life once considered only the cultivation, manuals and sect rules. He was the one who brought the vast, boundless world before me. I found my answer a long time ago. The moment this moment we're sharing is my choice.
Then we're partners who choose each other. Therefore, we don't need to fear separation. Even if life's unpredictable nature separates us for a time, we shall eventually reach the same destination on our different paths, so long as we follow our hearts.
Aww. It's so cute. Yay! I think I only have Raphael's. Speaking of that, let's go to the store. See if we can get some more. Ooh, I didn't know I had that. Sweet. Exchange. Oh, I bought them all. Poo. But I have a lot, so I can get the decorations. Ooh, can I get the outfits? So, oh, I want the outfits. I want that. Now, I am the one. I always like to buy all my stuff like this first. Oh, why are they being mean? Are you guys picking on Sylvie? Don't make me come over there. Oh, I'm getting close and I can get one of those. Wait, are those 5 stars? Oh, it is. Oh, the outfits are always so expensive. Got tons of this. Ah, I need the higher ones for that. Okay. No. Yeah. I can only get 5. How many more days? Oh, I still got 8 days. Okay, I still got plenty of time. Okay, I think we only have Raphael left. Ooh.
Our restaurant is now open for business.
He looks
Would the
blue with his
restaurateur
long
like to
hair.
sample our new drink?
He needs the bun. He would look better with the bun. This wine scent, it's double treasure from Zao.
Correct. 2 fruits that can only be found in Jiaole were used to brew it.
That does
the
not
drink
look the word.
symbolizes the perfection of 2 worlds. Using this as our celebratory wine adds splendor to the restaurant's opening and lets us have a toast to our quest for the stones.
Zao. The mine managed by Yun Xiao and Zao yielded rare raw jade stones in the first excavation. However, when the jade stones arrived in Yun Xiao to be cataloged, nearly half of them were switched for inferior goods. Raphael suspects Duke Zhao is the mastermind behind this, and he lacks the concrete evidence. With the relationships between the 2 nations at stake and the Imperial Court Assembly approaching, Raphael has traveled to Yinxiao and Zhao Li envoy to secretly investigate the whereabouts of the missing jade stones. According to our intel, the stones are likely flowed into Qingyong Chamber in the Western Market. Qingyong Chamber itself organizes a hidden black market that sells illicit products. Its location changes constantly, and aside from regular clients, few are able to trace its whereabouts. Following an informant's suggestion, we acquire a restaurant in the Western Market to serve as our base for intel exchange while searching for Qingyong Chamber. Hold on. You guys scared Sylvie. Damage. Even though I'm from Yunxiao, I've never heard of Qingyun Chamber before. I'm afraid I'll be unable to provide any assistance. But when it comes to running a restaurant, I've read several guidebooks in the Imperial Archives and that were written by merchants. I know what to do.
As expected of my lady, you're already a knowledgeable restaurateur.
This lamb tastes weird. Who cooked this?
Please calm down, sir. I'll go to the kitchen and... Gently tugging my sleeve, Raphael discreetly moves me behind him.
In Yunshao, lamb is traditionally slow braised with huangjiu to achieve a tender, wine-infused flavor. However, it's typically roasted with salt and pepper and muge.
Muge?
Perhaps you are unaccustomed to our local cooking methods?
That's right. How did you know I was from Muge?
The distinctive red particles on your boot soles are from the clay one can find on the Yunshao Xiaole caravan road, which merchants from Muge must use to arrive in Yunshao.
Whoa.
In addition, your bracelet is engraved with traditional, auspicious patterns in the Muge style.
I'll ask the kitchen to prepare a new dish for you, sir. The lamb will be roasted in cumin and chili peppers.
And we'll offer you a complimentary jar of fine wine to apologize. It shall also serve as a gesture of friendship.
You're very generous, and you, sir, have remarkable insight.
That's scary.
You may praise me if you so desire. Staring at my face won't reveal your thoughts to me.
I'm curious, Raphael, how did you notice those minor details?
It's not difficult. Watching people is akin to examining stones. Shape, color, texture, they convey a certain meaning, and each is distinctive.
Despite everything being in front of our eyes, finding connections between them isn't simple.
It is actually. If you want to improve quickly, be like me and practice every day.
I listen intently, but I notice my reflection in his amused gaze.
I often observe a little stone that's one of a kind.
Okay. Oakley dokley. Woo! Gathering the useful intel can't be accomplished in a single day. Thus, I observe the young men and women frequenting the restaurant when I have time. From Xiaolu to Yunxiao, Raphael is always taking the initiative to get close to me. I want to show my appreciation for his attention. After making several meticulous observations, I realized that the young women often give red string bracelets made by hand to their beloveds. It's a token of affection. Maybe I should make one for Raphael. I need to know how big his wrist is first. For one whole day, I think about the opportunities I could use to measure his wrist.
I just grabbed this off the stove, so it's still hot. Be careful not to drop it.
I pretend to take the plate while reaching for his wrist, but he turns in such a manner that he evades my attempt.
Are you trying to tease me? What if you got burned? Breaking this clay seal requires a delicate touch to avoid damaging the jar's mouth.
Let me help.
I can handle it. You might cut your hand.
I have yet to succeed. When the restaurant closes, Raphael will begin to tally our profits. When one plan fails, devise another. I pick up an ink brush and pretend to organize the ledgers, and I move closer to him. I'm sorry. Oh, some ink landed on your hand. I'll wipe. I'll help you wipe it off.
It's all right. Look at the stain's petal-like shape. Politeness should be reciprocated. Since I have a flower on my wrist, you must also have one.
Raphael takes my hand and uses the remaining ink to brush to draw a picture on my wrist. The plum blossom seems to bloom before me.
Now our marks resemble a complete picture of fluttering flowers.
It's beautiful, but it tickles. His eyes crinkle as the brush continues to linger on my wrist, as if he's trying to figure something out, yet his actions are rather whimsical.
You seem particularly interested in my wrist today.
What do you mean?
It's a simple observation.
Fortunately, he doesn't press any further and accompanies me to wash off the ink, but my plan to measure his wrist fails once more. Disappointed and about to return to my room when I see Raphael leaning against the table in front of me. He's massaging his wrist and sighing. You've been working so hard as of late. Does your wrist hurt?
One of our attendants said he was ill, and many customers visited our establishment. My wrist is slightly tired.
Allow me to find some soothing medicinal wine.
It's not that bad. However, it'd be nice if you could massage my wrist.
Those elegant hands with slender fingers reach out. Despite having seen countless rare jades, I think his hands are more beautiful. Wait, this is a perfect chance to measure his wrist. I use the massage as an opportunity to measure his wrist and commit to memory. Commit it to memory. Then I soon realize my actions are being interpreted as intimate caresses.
You still need a few minutes?
Maybe. The corners of his eye curve upward as he moves his wrist as if he's trying to find a more comfortable position. Almost.
There's no rush. Take your time.
Once I return to my room, I cut red thread and start making a bracelet based on the crafting manual's instructions. Persistence pays off. I weave the red thread into an elegant knot until the insects chirp and interrupt my thoughts. Suddenly, Raphael's amused gaze appears in my mind. Could it be, did he do that on purpose? Of course he did it on purpose. A restaurant is almost empty day. Meanwhile, the one across the street is also bustling as a marketplace. A large crowd surrounded.
There appears to be excitement. Shall we investigate?
Raphael and I push our way through the crowd. Apparently, the establishment is hosting a Jade Stone gambling event.
I can't believe this rough stone revealed such exquisite jade. There are no impurities, and it's of the highest grade.
The crowd cheers. I cheerfully examine the stone. I lean forward and Raphael whispers into his ear. Something is wrong with that stone. I believe it was tampered with beforehand. They've gone to great lengths to hide the quality goods while placing inferior ones in the prominent positions to mislead people.
Look at that person over there. He's working with the restaurant's owner. I suppose he was hired to attract customers. Using such fraudulent tricks is despicable. I'll pay him a visit. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to participate, but I've never done this before. Do you have any advice?
The person scrutinizes Raphael before speaking cautiously.
Are you sure? There are risks. You'll never know whether a stone has something good until it's cut open.
Oh, I've seen this on TikTok. Yes, yes, yes.
My wife has always been fond of jade. Both of us recently arrived in Yunshao, and I'd like to find a piece that can make her happy.
The word wife makes my ears burn red. As others look towards me, I quickly put on an eager expression that's filled with anticipation.
I see. Then let me share some of my experiences with you.
The individual raises several stones appraisal techniques as everyone in the crowd nods. Raphael continues asking him questions. The man becomes increasingly flustered as he contradicts himself and struggles.
Why don't the rocks that produced beautiful jade earlier match the characteristics you described? Surely you wouldn't deceive me, sir. Or does this establishment's stones have issues?
What?
You said appraising stones requires examining the patterns on the outer layer, yet the ones that were selected according to your criteria don't match your statement. Why is it that the stones you cut open always contain valuable jade? Everyone else can only find normal rocks.
Oh, are you working together? The onlookers suddenly realize what's happening and begin talking amongst themselves. The restaurant owner grabs the man and they frantically run into the establishment. Only chaos is left in their wake. Just as Raphael and I are about to discreetly leave, someone who's dressed as a merchant stops us.
You two, please wait! I admire how you stood for justice. Why don't we acquaint ourselves with one another? My business also involves jade. I'd appreciate your expertise in appraising stones in the future.
Of course. My wife has a discerning eye for treasures. If you have her examine your raw jade, I guarantee her assessment will be flawless.
Thank you. I lack talent, but I have many connections when information is involved. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask me.
Raphael and I exchange a glance. He smiles knowingly.
Actually, we've been searching for rare stones that are difficult to find in the marketplace. Could you perhaps tell us where we might find some?
The merchant looks around cautiously before leaning in to speak in a hushed voice.
Aside from what you can normally find in the market, your other option is Songyuan Chamber. Keep an eye on the caravan that recently arrived in the Western Market. You'll find your opportunity there.
Oh, we found it! Oh, he's got a CBD lolly. At the end of the year, the Imperial Court holds a mounted archery competition to entertain foreign envoys. I sit in the spectator area as Raphael is among the participants. Banners sway in the wind and hooves thunder across the field. The competition is fierce. In spite of that, Raphael emerges victorious. However, a broken bowstring wasn't an accident. Those people were targeting you.
They're amateur tactics. If someone wants to target me, sending people of this caliber won't do. In any case, we're in the capital. If they truly dared to assassinate me with so many witnesses present, they'd need to consider the heads they can afford to lose.
Indeed, but the shock hasn't completely dissipated, and my fingers slightly tremble. Raphael massages my furrowed brow.
To compensate for the fact that I made you worry, I can teach you mounted archery. It might put you at ease.
Before I can even respond, Raphael takes my hand and makes a decision for me. Ooh, get to ride a horse. Ride a horse, cowboy. The arrow whizzes through the air only to miss its target yet again. It disappears in the depths of the forest. My aim wasn't bad. Why do I keep missing?
There are no issues with your form. It's just that you're distracted.
With one nimble leap, Raphael springs into my horse and positions himself directly behind me. He supports my arms.
Mounted archery requires finding stillness within movement. When you're on horseback, the slightest mistake can send your arrow off course. Therefore, concentration is essential.
He guides me to pull back the bowstring, and I try to follow as we aim at the mark of the tree trunk.
Relax your elbows, lower your shoulders, keep your body stable, and don't lean back. Yes, relax. Imagine you're the arrow. You're ready to fly.
Even though the wind falls silent as our breaths intertwine.
Now.
We release the arrow at the same time, and it soars from the bowstring to strike the center of the tree trunk.
You're a fast learner. I suppose you're my wittiest student.
Do you have other students?
You're the only one. I have no interest in teaching others. See? It's not so difficult. Let's keep practicing until you're more comfortable.
Perhaps it's the exhilaration of archery and horseback riding that caused my worries to disappear. I'm eager to challenge him to a race. I need more practice with the mounted archery, but I believe the horseback riding skills improve considerably under your guidance. Shall we see who can reach the hill beyond the forest first? Raphael raises an eyebrow at my challenge. With a serious expression, he immediately puts his bow away.
I see. My student is eager to outshine me. Since I've received your challenge, I must give it my all.
Yet the results are clear. Raphael and his horse are like an arrow shot from a bow. It's not long before I can barely see his figure in the distance. I only hear his cheerful laughter that the wind carries back to me.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, my butt whooped. After riding through the dense forest, we stop on the hillside that's located on the outskirts. Yunxiao's distant dazzling light gleams. From here, Yunxiao looks prosperous, yet beneath all the splendor are dangerous undercurrents.
Whether in Yunxiao or Jiaole, people's desire for peace remains unchanged. So long as someone carries a lantern, dark undercurrents cannot go anywhere.
Raphael's gaze falls upon me, his eyes reflecting the city's flickering lights. I take his hand. I carry that lantern with you.
Then we'll be able to light each other.
Do. Next. The New Year's festival has arrived, and the restaurant's main hall is adorned with a new decorations, chanting, laughing. Customers sit circles amongst brightly lit lanterns. Blah 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 blah. Raphael are preparing to close the restaurant and begin our banquet when a fish and long lantern parade passes by our establishment's entrance.
Loons and fish rise from the waters to celebrate New Year's.
What a long procession! I can't even see where it ends.
Opening our door to lanterns is an auspicious sign. May we be blessed with abundance and prosperity in all the years to come.
The auspicious hour has arrived. It's time to beat the drum and pass the flower. May fortune fill our establishment.
Drums resound beside me. When I turn around, a red silk flower ball lands in my hands. I freeze and barely manage to give the ball to Raphael as the drums stop. The one holding the flower when the drums end is said to have the best luck.
You're so thoughtful. I want to share this good fortune with you as well.
Bells and drums accompany the melody of Shinzu. Everyone in the restaurant forms a circle. Following the rhythm, they perform a traditional dance from Zayo. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I never danced with a group like this before.
If you're nervous, you can hold my hand. Follow everyone else. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. Dancing is a means to celebrate, so happiness is what matters most.
And I'm worried I'll step on your feet.
That proves how our minds are very much alike.
The bells and drums keep the rhythm as our steps weave with the beats. I relax, and this moment feels like a dream and intricately woven by the glowing lights around us. I look at Raphael. The radiance is reflected in his eyes, an expression from his eyebrows to his gaze is relaxed.
You really enjoyed it, huh? We should participate in more events like this in the future.
I agree.
I thought you'd refuse.
I want to see you being graceful, carefree every day. It's impossible to look away from such a sight. That's so cute. The banquet is ended and Raphael stand side by side in the eaves. The courtyard is still adorned with New Year lanterns, their lights creating a warm, dreamy glow. I wonder what the new year will bring.
Each year brings a new beginning, and the coming year will be filled with its own unique beauty. We held a banquet, but at this very moment, we're the only ones here. Why don't we take this opportunity to brew a jar of New Year's wine?
All right, we'll make it tonight, and we can drink it together next year at this time. Raphael leans down, taps the tip of my nose, and banquet's fragrance of wine intertwines our breaths and dissolves into the night breeze.
I also hope that this happiness will be carried into the coming year.
Oh, his little bead thing was like tweaking. We gather ingredients in the kitchen and the wine starter, seal everything in a jar, and bury it under a tree in the courtyard.
Spring's flowers and leaves, summer's fresh fruits, autumn's fragrant herbs, and winter's stored honey. I gift you good fortune throughout the 4 seasons. May joy always accompany your every step, and may your life be free and not shackled by worries.
In the distance, a drum resounds. We've only buried our New Year's wine, yet already feel intoxicated by an enchanting evening. We must open this wine next year together, and may we experience every beautiful moment hand in hand in the season's change. I know I'm pronouncing those names so badly. I think I need to have 4. Yes. I think I'm at my peak, right? No, I still got more to go. Spring brew. What do I need to do? Clear. Oh, I need to play the games. It's hard to do that on this. I need to get all the other stuff. Ooh, what'd I get? Did I get something? I did. What'd I get? Your hair. Didn't know I had that. Oh my god, I have so many. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsies. I'm having a brain fart. I'm gonna do, hold on one sec. I'm gonna do something. I Okay. I'm gonna do one more. Wait. Yeah, no? Okay. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Damn it. Got one. I got one. Boo. Oh, his affection went up. That's good. Okay. What's that? Okay. Ooh, I need to claim more. How much is that? 5. Sweet. And then... gives us more. Come on. Nope. Boo. Got one. Okay. Last one. Caleb. 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 Did I get another one? Did I get another one? I got another one! Yeah! Holy crap, I got another one. Oh, okay, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 where is it? Yay. Yay, it's level 30 now! Stuff. Yeah, I get extra. What do I get for this one? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the door. No. Where'd it go? Where is it? I forgot to do it. This one. Close. Really? I can't even, like... and bite me. Okay. Oh, I don't know which one I like more. So like, oh my god, with the long hair, the pants. I like this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
What do you want to play today, princess? I'll abide by your desires.
Yes, please. Okay, I think we're gonna end there. I think we're going to... I think we should raid the Great Complainer. Where is she? You know what? I'm gonna raid Icy. Because he only has one view, and you know, it's their anniversary, so we'll do that. So yeah. I'm likely gonna stream Friday. Me and Cookie are gonna try to do the charity stream before the end of the month. I'm waiting for our hot sauces. We had to contact customer service to get it rushed. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.